where you are this evening. Has the rain arrived? Let me know. 210 number here on RNZ National. You can email nights@rnz.co.nz. The time is now 6 minutes past 7. I have more news and weather for you coming up. Thanks for that. Just before we get into our Sunday night retro show. My name is Angie Spears. I'm here until midnight tonight. And for fellow Brian once again this Sunday evening, lovely to have you along wherever you are listening across the country. Well, time now for another episode of Sports History. Jesse Mulligan, infinitely athletes, administrators, and journalists about major moments in New Zealand sport. And tonight, in 1983, tennis star Chris Lewis went all the way to a final at Wimbledon.
Basketball was just as much of a handful playing space tennis in Victoria in 83 and 84. And even though I went into the final supremely confident with the way I was playing, he was just a bit... I'm Jesse Mulligan, and this is Sports History NZ. My guest in this episode made it all the way to the final of Wimbledon, despite being unseeded. There, he met the most famous and fearsome man in world tennis, John McEnroe. Chris Lewis joined me in March 2022 to remember that special tournament almost 40 years later. But first, I wanted to know how life works now. I'm in a tennis school in California. California life is very busy, and unlike what you hear a lot of the time about California is that it's a very laid-back place. The opposite is true. It is just non-stop. Tell me about Irvine. Irvine is where we had our academy. Mainly, it's the Great Park, which is a multi-sport facility. In fact, it's the biggest of its type in the U.S., where there's a number of sports, obviously, and it's been one of them. And we run 25 courts with our programs, which cater to all ages and all levels of ability. And we've got a second venue in Woodbridge, which is a residents association, 30,000 people strong, the biggest of its type in California, I believe, maybe the U.S. But between the two of them, it keeps us really busy, Jesse. It sounds pretty cool, and I guess that that's a pretty good way of ending arguments when you tell them that I was a finalist at Wimbledon in 1983. Must give you a lot of credit. It certainly does give you credibility, and in an environment such as Southern California, which is a tennis hub, there is definitely plenty of competition, but having performed on the pro tour and having had experience being coached by such iconic legendary coaches such as Harry Hoffman and Tony Roach, and then myself coaching Yvonne Landl and Carlo de Stubel, the number 2 player in Germany, it tends to give us a bit of a seat in the front row or a first in line, so it definitely helps. It's great. I didn't realize that you were the junior Wimbledon champion 8 years ago in 1975. Can you tell us a bit about that, David?